Welcome to the viewers for the lecture in the subject structural analysis. Actually, long back we have discussed about plastic analysis of structures. So, in which I am supposed to have done few more lectures. Actually, there was a gap. 29 and 21 to 28 is on plastic analysis of structures. This is lecture number 29 and 30 is also pending. And after that we have to do some more problems. Anyway, we will just start from a propped cantilever with an overhang in this lecture and then continue further. Right. So this is just a continuation of the lectures done long back. Right. Now, obtain the plastic moment capacity required for the overhanging beam. Overhanging means actually it is a propped cantilever with an overhang. So far we have not discussed problems with overhang, structures with overhang. Therefore, this problem will take up. Right. Now here it is a cantilever of span L with an overhang of length L by 4, there is a point load of 0.4 W at the free end of the overhanging part, and on the span we have a concentrated load at 0.6 L from the left support. So this is A, B, C, and let us call this point as D. Right. Now this structure is statically indeterminate to 1 degree. That is for beams with vertical loading, we know the static indeterminacy equal to vertical reactions plus end moments minus 2. So vertical reactions, you will have a vertical reaction here and there is another vertical reaction here. There are two vertical reactions. Plus end moment, only at the support A fixed end, here you will have an end moment. So end moment is 1 minus 2. This is equal to 1. The structure is statically indeterminate to 1 degree. Right. Now in plastic analysis, you have to find out how many number of possible hinges can be there. So the number of possible plastic hinges equal to, now at A there will be a hinge, there is a possibility of plastic hinge. Under the point load, there will be a positive plastic hinge. At support B, there will be a plastic hinge. These are the three locations where a plastic hinge is possible. Right. So at A, there are three plastic hinges, possible plastic hinges. One is at A, the other one is at D, and the third one is at B. These are the three locations of possible plastic hinges. Then, number of independent mechanisms. Number of independent mechanisms equal to, number of independent mechanisms equal to, suppose if we give the yes, it is 3 minus 1. 3 number of possible plastic hinges minus the degree of redundancy. Minus degree of redundancy is 1. Actually, this is n minus r. This is equal to small n. Small n stands for the number of independent mechanisms equal to number of possible plastic hinges minus the degree of redundancy. So 3 minus 1 equal to 2. Equal to this. Therefore, there will be two possible independent mechanisms. So, one mechanism will be with hinges at A. Here there will be a hinge, here there will be a hinge, and we want only number of hinges is equal to R plus 1. R is equal to 1. R is equal to 1. The formation of R number of hinges will make the structure statically determinate, and R plus 1 will make a hinge, a mechanism, lead to a mechanism. Therefore, when the degree of redundancy is 1, only 2 hinges are needed. Therefore, these 2 hinges will make a mechanism. That is here there will be a mechanism like this. Here there is a support. Therefore, that's all. That will be one mechanism. That will be mechanism 1. There are 2 possible mechanisms. The second mechanism will be with a hinge at the point B. That we will discuss subsequently. Mechanism 1. So, first mechanism will be with a hinge at the point A, then hinge at the point D. Only 2 hinges are needed. Therefore, here at the support there will not be any hinge. When there is no hinge, in the absence of a hinge, this will be continuous. This will be a straight line. This overhanging part, since there is no hinge at the support, it will be like this. It will be a straight piece. So, that is what one has to understand, right? This is mechanism 1. There are only 1 plus 1 hinges are needed. There is no hinge here, therefore it will be straight. It will be straight, right? Now here there is a load of W, and here there is a load of 0.4 W. There is no hinge at the free end, at the support, therefore it has to bend like this only. Bend like this only, right? So this is 0.6 L, 0.6 L. This is 0.4 L. This is L by 4 given, right? Now let us call this rotation as theta. Theta. So when that is theta, this value will be r theta, 0.6 L into theta. For small rotations, so that is the formula, it is 0.6 L into theta, r into theta, right? Now when this is 0.6 L, this will not be equal to theta, but theta 1. Theta 1. But when we measure from this point B, this is 0.4 L into theta 1. So this ordinate, when it is measured from the left, it is 0.6 L into theta. When it is measured from B, it is 0.4 L into theta 1. Therefore, theta 1 will be 0.6 L theta by 0.4 L. 0.4 L. So, theta 1 will be equal to 1.5 theta. Theta equal to 1.5 theta. 1.5 theta. So, this value equal to 1.5 theta. Right. Now we know when this is extended, this value will be theta plus theta 1. We know, we already discussed. So when it bends like this, so when this is theta 1 with respect to horizontal, this is theta 1, theta 1, theta 1, theta 1. And here when this is theta with respect to horizontal, this value will also be theta. So theta plus theta 1, we mark on the same side. Just if this is the reflected shape, we just mark theta plus theta 1 on the same side. Theta plus theta 1. So this already we have discussed number of times. Therefore, that will not require any explanation. So this is equal to theta plus 1.5 theta. So this is equal to 2.5 theta. Right. And coming to this is opposite angle. So when this is theta 1, this is also theta 1. Theta 1 is 1.5 theta. Theta 1 is 1.5 theta. So we have to mark all these values carefully first. Right. That's about theta, theta 1, etc. Right. Now, next is external work done, internal work done. External work done. WE equal to this W into 0.6 L theta, W into 0.6 L theta, and here it is the opposite direction. Therefore, it is minus 0.4 W, minus 0.4 W into this value. This value equal to L by 4 into 1.5 theta. L by 4 into 1.5 theta. That is equal to .375 L theta. 0.375 L theta into L theta. This value we can write it here also, or this value is 0.375 L theta. 0.375 L theta. Right. So since it is in the opposite direction, it is minus 0.4 W into 0.375 theta. Minus 0.4 W is the load into 0.375 L theta. So this is downwards, this is upwards. Therefore, this is minus. So this one has to understand, right? So if that is the case, external work done equal to 0.45 W L theta. This value equal to 0.45 W L theta. This is external work done. Coming to internal work done, equal to, here it is MP into theta, and here it is MP into 2.5 theta, MP into 2.5 theta, that is equal to 3.5 MP into theta. So equating the external and internal works, WE equal to WI gives, WE equal to WI gives 0.45 WL theta, namely the external work done. The external work done is equal to the internal work done, equal to, this is equal to 3.5 MP into theta, equal to 3.5 MP into theta. So we have been asked to find out the plastic moment capacity required, therefore MP, we will retain MP on the right hand side, equal to 0.45 WL theta by 3.5 into theta. So theta will get cancelled, therefore MP equal to MP equal, on simplification, it is 0.129 W into L. This is one value. So if we know the numerical value of W and numerical value of L, we can find out the plastic moment capacity. So that is mechanism 1. Right. Next one is mechanism 2. We know hinges are possible at A, D and B. These are the 3 locations for the hinges. We have considered A and D because we want R plus 1 hinge. R is 1. Therefore, 1 plus 1 equal to 2 hinges. The 2 hinges we have considered at A and D. We have considered a hinge here at D. We have considered a hinge at the point A here. So this is mechanism 1. This is our mechanism 1. Now for mechanism 2, we have to consider B. Consider B. Consider a hinge at the point B. Plus we want 2 hinges. We want 2 hinges. Right. The next hinge will have to be either at A or at D. So in the overhanging beam, so this is one point of the hinge. This is what we have not considered earlier. Right. Next one, suppose if a hinge is formed, if the second hinge is formed at the point A, the beam will remain as it is. Because this is a support, this is a support. Therefore, forming a hinge at the point A is of no use. That will not be helpful for the calculations. Right. Let us forget about A. Let us assume a hinge here. Assume a hinge here. When a hinge is assumed at D, this has to come down or come up. But without a rotation at the point A, there is no possibility of this coming down or going up. This will not move up or move down. Therefore, formation of a hinge here is also of no use, because this has to come down and this has to go up, but because it is fixed here, that is not permitted. Right. So hinge at A is also of no use because it is supported. So a hinge, when it is formed, so this will not come down or go up. So that is also of no use. So formation of a hinge at the point D is of no use because this cannot come down or go up. Formation of hinge here is also of no use because there are 2 hinges, both are at the supports, will be of no use. So formation of a hinge at A or D is of no use. Therefore, there is only a possibility for the formation of a hinge at the point B. But the portion BC is an overhang. It is determinate R equal to 0. Therefore, R plus 1 means with only one hinge there is a mechanism. So, there will be a mechanism with hinge at the point B only. So, you can think of what is the use of a hinge here or what is the use of hinge here, how a mechanism can form, the viewers can think. So, they will be of no use. Therefore, there will be a next mechanism with a hinge here, because this overhanging part is determinate. So, determinate plus one hinge will give a mechanism. Therefore, this is subjected to downward load. Therefore, the mechanism, next mechanism will be like this. Only one mechanism. So, this value is theta. Therefore, this value is, this is L by 4. So, L by 4 into theta. That's all. That is the only possible mechanism. This value equal to 0.4 W. So, this is mechanism 2. So these are the limitations, and one we have to understand. This. Why there is a mechanism with a hinge at the point B alone? Why not one more hinge? So this doubt you have to get, and this is the answer. Right. Therefore, for mechanism 2, it is meaningful, because BC is determinate. On the formation of one hinge, there will be a mechanism. Right. Therefore, external work done equal to external work done equal to WE equal to, there is a load here, but we don't have a mechanism here. Therefore, there is a load W here. Right. It is 0.4 W, or you can say W into 0, that is of no use. 0.4 W into L by 4 into theta. L by 4 into theta. So that gives the external work done. So this is external work done. Right. So this will be 0.4 by 4 will be 0.1. Internal work done equal to internal work done WI equal to MP into theta. That's all. MP into theta. So equating the external and internal works. Point 4 into L by 4, 0.4 W. 0.4 W into L by 4 into theta, external work done, is equal to MP into theta. So this will get cancelled. Theta and theta will get cancelled. So that is equal to 0.4 by 4 will give 0.1. Therefore, MP equal to 0.1 W into L. This is the value. There are two mechanisms. We have got two values. One is 0.1 WL, the other one is 0.129 WL. Now we know if it is load, we have to take the lowest value. What is the minimum value at which collapse will occur? If it is moment, we have to find out the highest value. What is the moment for which we have to design the structure, for which we have to take the highest value. Therefore, MP equal to, comparing, this is 1, this is 2. Comparing 1 and 2, we find the design moment MP equal to 0.129 W into L. This is the answer. And then the classification of the structure, finding out the plastic section modulus, elastic section modulus, all those things will be done in the design process. Right. So this is one problem. So we have not done problem on overhanging beams. I will discuss one more problem. I will not take much time. Just so we have to find out the problem is determine the collapse load for the proper cantilever shown in the figure, and given MP is uniform. In the earlier problem we have got the plastic moment capacity for which you have to design. Now you will have to find out the collapse load. Collapse load means you have to analyze all the possible mechanisms and take the lowest level. What is the minimum load at which the structure will fail? So that we have to take. So we have to first consider the problem. The problem is again a proper cantilever with an overhang. So this is of span 6 meters. The overhanging part is of length 2 meters. This is A, B, C. We got 2W. There are 2 point loads. This is 2W. This is 3W. 3W. And here we have got W. W. This is 2 meters. 2 meters. 2 meters. And MP is uniform. It is given. MP is uniform. MP is uniform. What is the collapse load? WC equal to what? The question is, what is the value of the collapse load W? Right. So here again, we know that the static indeterminacy equal to 1. Just now we have discussed a proper cantilever. So static indeterminacy is 1. Right. Now possible mechanisms will be, let us call this as D, call this as E. So number of possible plastic hinges. So number of possible plastic hinges n equal to there is a possibility of a plastic hinge at the point A. At D there is a possibility. At E there is a possibility. And also at B there is a possibility. There are 4 hinges are possible. So possible plastic hinges are 4. They are at A it is possible, D it is possible under point loads, under D it is possible, and supports B. Because BC is an overhang, therefore a moment is possible at B. So when that moment is maximum, there will be a hinge at that point. Therefore there are 4 possible plastic hinges. Right. The number of independent mechanisms, number of possible independent mechanisms, n equal to capital N minus R. So this value is R, degree of redundancy. Therefore, number of possible plastic hinges are 4, degree of redundancy is 1, 4 minus 1 equal to 3. Therefore, 3 mechanisms are possible. Number of possible mechanisms are 3. Therefore, here with a hinge here and a hinge here, because R equal to 1. So we want only 2 hinges for the mechanism. So first let us consider these two. These two hinges are needed only at 2 locations. Therefore, one will be, the mechanism will be, here there is a hinge, under this load there is a hinge. So these two will be sufficient for the formation of a mechanism. Therefore, straight line. There is no other hinge, but there is a support here. There is no hinge, therefore it has to be only a straight line. It has to be only a straight line, because no hinge, no rotation is possible at the support B now. Similarly, for the second one, hinge at this point 1 and hinge at this point. Again we want only 2 hinges. Therefore, here there will be a hinge. There will be a hinge. So there is a hinge here, there is a hinge here. No hinge at the support. Therefore, it has to be straight. That is mechanism 2. Mechanism 3, just we have discussed now one problem. So with only one hinge, there will be one mechanism. These are the 3 possible mechanisms. Therefore, for these 3 possible mechanisms, we have to find out the external work done, internal work done, equate them, get the collapse load 1, collapse load 1, collapse load 2, collapse load 3. Of the 3, we have to find out what is the minimum load at which a collapse will occur. Of the 3 values, you have to find out the minimum value. So, since we have discussed one problem, without taking much of your time, I will just do it fast. Mechanism 1. Mechanism 1 is this one. This is the beam. There is a point load here. There is a point load here. And also there is a point load here. There is a support here. Right. Now, first we assume we need only 2 hinges. We assume a hinge at this point, and at this point. We want only 1 plus 1, 2 hinges. Therefore, a hinge here and hinge here. Because only when there is a hinge, a rotation is possible here. So, it will come down. And this is the support. With 2 hinges only, this will be the possible mechanism. So this is 2W, yes, 2W, and here there is a load 3W, and here also there is a load W. There is a load W. Right. Now, let us call this as theta. This is 2 meters. 2 meters. So, when this is theta, it is not symmetrical. Therefore, this will be theta 1. Theta 1. But for the calculation purpose, so when you consider this ordinate, when this is 2 meters, this is theta. When the rotation is small, very small, so this will be 2 theta, 2 into theta, 2 meters into theta, 2 theta. Same thing, when it is measured from the right end, it is 4 meters. 4 meters. So 4 meters into theta 1, 4 meters. So therefore, 2 into theta is also equal to 4 into theta 1. Therefore, theta 1 equal to 2 theta by 4, or theta 1 equal to 0.5 theta. Theta 1 equal to 0.5 theta. 0.5 theta. Right. So this theta 1 equal to 0.5 theta. Right. When this is theta 1, this will also be theta 1. This is also equal to 0.5 theta. Theta 1 equal to 0.5 theta. Right. And this is 2 meters. 2 meters. Right. And when this is 2 meters, this value will be 2 into 0.5 theta. 2 into theta 1. Theta 1 equal to 0.5 theta. So 2 into r theta, or 2 into 0.5 theta equal to theta. Equal to theta. Now, in the calculations, we have to consider the ordinate under this load also. So the ordinate under this load will be, say, 2 into theta 1. This is 2 meters. This is 2 meters. Therefore, 2 into theta 1. So 2 into 0.5 theta equal to theta. Equal to theta. Coming to this, as before, it is theta plus theta 1 equal to theta plus 0.5 theta equal to 1.5 theta. 1.5 theta. Theta plus theta equal to 1.5. So these calculations are important. Otherwise, procedure is simple. The calculation of theta values and then external work, internal work, these are to be done careful. Problem is simple only. Right. Therefore, external work done. External, I will write avoid writing in terms of words. WE, external work done, equal to 2W into 2 theta. 2W into 2 theta plus 3W into theta plus 3W into theta. And here it is in the opposite direction. Therefore, minus W into theta. Minus W into theta. And so 4W theta, 3W theta, 4 plus 3, 7 minus 1 equal to 6W theta. And that one, this is equal to 6W theta. Coming to internal work done equal to, and here it is MP into theta. The moment into the corresponding displacement is rotation, theta. And here also MP, wherever there is plastic hinge, so MP into 1.5 theta. So first one, MP into theta plus MP into 1.5 theta. So that is equal to 2.5 MP into theta. 2.5 MP into theta. Therefore, equating external and internal works will give 0.6W theta, 6W theta equal to 2.5 MP into theta. We want the value of W. Collapse load is required. Therefore, W equal to 2.5 MP theta by 6 theta. By 6 into theta. So, this theta and theta will get cancelled. So, 2.5 by equal to 0.417 MP. 0.417 MP. 0.417 MP. So, this is one value. One collapse load equal to W equal to 0.417 MP. This is one value by mechanism 1. Right. Now coming to mechanism 2, mechanism 2 is this. Mechanism 2 is this. So with the hinge at A and E. We need only 2 hinges. We need only 2 plastic hinges. Therefore, we will assume a hinge here, a hinge here, and a hinge here. A hinge at the point. So here we will assume at a time we need only 1 plus 1, 2 hinges. So this is a support. So here we don't have any hinge. Therefore, the beam will be straight, continuous like this, straight. It will be straight because there is no hinge at the point B. So this is mechanism 2. Mechanism 2. So here this is mechanism 2, and this distance is 4 meters. Here this distance is equal to 4 meters. But there is a point load here, there is a point load here, and there is also a point load here. There are 3 loads. So this is W, this is 3W, this is 2W, right. Now here, for the calculation of theta, let us take this as theta. This as theta. When this is theta, when this is 4 meters, this value will be 4 into theta, or theta, 4 into theta. So this is not symmetrical, therefore this is theta 1. Theta 1. When it is considered from the point B, this is 2 meters, therefore it is 2 into theta 1. Therefore 4 into theta from the left is also equal to 2 into theta 1 from the right. This ordinate. That is, when you call this point as E, let us call this point as E1. E1 equal to 4 into theta when it is measured from the left, 2 into theta 1 when it is measured from the right. Therefore, theta 1 equal to 4 theta by 2, or theta 1 equal to 2 theta. Theta 1 equal to 2 theta. So this value is 2 theta, right. When this is 2 theta, this is also equal to 2 theta. This is also equal to 2 theta, right. Now coming to this point, this value is theta plus theta 1. Theta on the left hand side, theta 1 on the right hand side. Theta plus theta 1 equal to theta plus 2 theta equal to 3 theta, equal to 3 theta. And coming to the distance, when this is 2 meters, this value will be, because in the external work calculation we have to include all the loads, there is a load of 2W, this is 2 into theta, 2 into theta, 2 into theta. Coming to this ordinate here, and this is also 2 meters. So 2 into, because the distance is 2 meters, 2 into 2 theta, 2 into 2 theta equal to 4 theta, 2 into 2 theta equal to. So these calculations are important. Otherwise, this is nothing. Equal to, I think I will go fast, WE equal to 2W into 2 theta plus 3W into 4 theta, that is opposite, minus W into 4 theta, minus W into 4 theta. So this will be 2 into 4W theta. This 4W theta and 4W theta becomes 0. So it is 3 into, that is equal to 12W theta. So this is equal to 12W theta. That's all. External work done. Coming to internal work done, it is MP into theta. There are 2 plastic hinges. At support A, it is MP into theta. At E, there is a second hinge. So MP into the total rotation is 3 theta. MP into 3 theta. So this is equal to 3 plus 1, 4 MP theta. 4 MP theta. Therefore, WE equal to WI gives 12 W theta equal to 4 MP into theta. So theta and theta will get cancelled. So W will be equal to 4 by 12 will be 0.33, 1/3. 0.33 MP. WC equal to 0.33 MP. That is 0.33 or 0.333. Right. So this value here, second value is W is equal to 0.33 or 333 MP. This is by mechanism 2. Mechanism 2. Right. So, as we have discussed in the previous problem, there are 4 possible locations. 4 possible locations. So we want only 2 hinges. So by a hinge here and hinge, this is what we have not considered. This we have not considered. So this plus one more hinge is needed. So because of the formation of a hinge here, no mechanism is going to form. Because of a hinge here alone, when this is fixed, a rotation is not possible. Therefore, this is also of no use. Because of a hinge here also, suppose if this is not there. Without a hinge here, a rotation is not possible. Therefore, there is no use of this hinge. Another point is, it is a determinate structure. Therefore, when a hinge is formed, because a moment is also capable of forming at the support, a moment is also possible. So when the moment is maximum, when a mechanism forms, that portion being the determinate structure, a hinge is possible. So that alone will be the confusion. Therefore, the mechanism 3 will be only with a hinge at the point B. Here we have got loads, but now it will not be useful. Here only there is a load W. A mechanism will form only like this. This is the only mechanism. So this value will be, this is 2 meters, this is theta. Therefore, it is 2 into theta, r into theta. So here we will straight away do the calculations. We need not write the step. External work done equal to W into 2 theta. External work, that is the only load here. Load is there, but no displacement here, no displacement here. So 0. Equal to the internal work done. There is only one hinge. So MP into the rotation is that of theta. Therefore, this theta and this theta will get cancelled. Therefore, W equal to MP by 2. MP by 2 or W equal to 0.5 MP. W equal to 0.5 MP. So, W equal to 0.5 MP. So, this is the third value. For all the 3 mechanisms, we have calculated the values. So, by mechanism 3, right. So, comparing 1, 2, 3. Comparing 1 to 3, the collapse load WC equal to the minimum value. Minimum value is 0.333. Minimum value is 0.333 MP is the value, because this is minimum. It is a minimum load at which the structure will fail. W equal to is the minimum value at which the structure will fail. That is a collapse load. That is a collapse load for this. So this is how we have to analyze propped cantilevers with overhang. Because steel design, any type of structure is possible, any type of loading is possible. Therefore, this is how we have to proceed, because the main part is how to deal with the overhang, where you have to use plus sign, where you have to use minus sign, and how there is a possibility of a hinge, possibility as a mechanism with only one hinge, because that part is determinate. If these things are understood, doing problem on overhangs, because the problem may be on a portal frame with overhang also. So if this concept is understood, we can solve any problem. I think this will be useful. This is lecture number 29. One more is pending, lecture number 30 in the series 21 to 30. This is 29 and 30 is pending. That we will do it in the subsequent classes. Right? Thank you. Thank you.